Have Jimin and Jungkook secretly gotten married? Why ARMY is divided after their Busan journey? Have you ever looked at Jimin and Jungkook and wondered whether what we are seeing is simply a beautiful friendship or something much deeper? Why do some ARMY members believe that Jimin and Jungkook could actually be married? And why do others strongly insist that they are nothing more than best friends who have shared over a decade of their lives together? Today, we're diving into one of the most discussed and debated topics in the BTS fandom. But before we begin, welcome back to Jikook Daily. If you love BTS content, don't forget to like this video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel for more updates about Jimin and Jungkook. Now let's get started. For years, the relationship between Jimin and Jungkook has fascinated fans around the world. From their early trainee days to becoming global superstars, the two have shared countless moments that have captured the attention of millions. They support each other, they understand each other, and perhaps most importantly, they seem incredibly comfortable whenever they're together. Because of this, many fans have developed different interpretations of their bond. Some see them as the perfect example of lifelong friendship. Others believe there may be something more, and after their memorable journey together in Busan, those discussions became louder than ever. Busan holds a very special place in both of their lives. It's not just another city, it's their hometown. Both Jimin and Jungkook were born and raised in Busan before eventually moving to Seoul to chase their dreams. So when the two returned to Busan together and spent time revisiting meaningful places, many fans felt there was something deeply emotional about the experience. For some viewers, it looked like two people reflecting on their shared past. They laughed together, they shared stories, they appeared relaxed and completely at ease. There was a sense of familiarity that only comes from years of knowing someone on a very personal level. And that's where the speculation began once again. Among some sections of the fandom, there is a belief that Jimin and Jungkook's connection goes far beyond friendship. These fans often point to their body language, the way they look at each other, and the level of care they consistently show one another. Some even argue that their interactions resemble those of a married couple. Over time, this has led to one of the most talked about theories in the fandom, that Jimin and Jungkook may have secretly gotten married. It's a theory that has spread across social media platforms, fan forums, and countless videos. However, it's important to separate speculation from fact. As of today, there has never been any official confirmation from Jimin, Jungkook, BTS, or HYBE regarding any romantic relationship or marriage. There is no verified evidence supporting those claims. The marriage theory remains exactly that, a fan theory, but that hasn't stopped people from discussing it. At the same time, a large number of ARMY members strongly disagree with those interpretations. They believe that what fans are witnessing is not romance, but one of the strongest friendships in modern entertainment. And honestly, their argument is understandable too. Think about everything Jimin and Jungkook have experienced together. They trained together during some of the most difficult years of their lives. They lived together. They practiced for endless hours together. They faced criticism together. They celebrated success together. And they carried the weight of global fame together. When two people spend that much time side by side, it's natural for them to develop an incredibly close bond. Many fans argue that their closeness doesn't need a romantic explanation. To them, Jimin and Jungkook simply represent the kind of friendship that becomes stronger through years of trust, loyalty, and shared experiences. What's particularly interesting is that both sides often use the exact same moments to support completely different conclusions. When Jimin takes care of Jungkook, some fans see romance. Others see friendship. When Jungkook watches over Jimin or helps him, some interpret it as love. Others view it as the natural behavior of a caring best friend. The truth is that many of these moments are open to interpretation. People often see what resonates most with their own perspective. And that's one reason why discussions about Jimin and Jungkook never seem to end. Yet despite all the debates, there is one thing that almost everyone agrees on. Their bond is undeniably special. Whether you view it as friendship or something more, it's impossible to ignore the connection they share. Over the years, they've consistently shown respect, affection, trust, and support for one another. Their relationship has become one of the most beloved dynamics within BTS. Even other BTS members have occasionally joked about how close the two are, adding even more attention to their interactions. Following their Busan journey, social media exploded with discussions. Fans created compilations. Body language analyses went viral. Thousands of comments poured in from every corner of the world. Some people wrote, "There's no way they're just friends." Others responded, "This is exactly what a genuine lifelong friendship looks like. Neither side seems willing to back down." And perhaps that's because Jimin and Jungkook's connection feels so unique that people naturally try to define it. But maybe not everything needs a label. Maybe the most important thing is recognizing how much these two mean to each other, regardless of how anyone chooses to interpret their relationship. At the end of the day, only Jimin and Jungkook truly know the nature of their bond. Fans can observe, fans can speculate, fans can share opinions, but only the people involved know the full story. What we do know is that their friendship, or whatever name one chooses to give it, has inspired millions of people around the world. Their loyalty, trust, and support for one another continue to be admired by fans everywhere. And that's something worth appreciating. So now we'd love to hear from you. What do you think? Do you believe Jimin and Jungkook's Busan journey revealed something deeper than friendship? Or do you think they are simply two best friends who have built an unbreakable bond over many years? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this discussion, please give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe to Jikook Daily and turn on notifications so you never miss our next BTS update. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.